right now. See, you wonder why them, hold on, Brian, listen, pay close attention. You wonder why these bitches fuck over you in your time and don't respect you in your time.
Why you
and you do the exact same shit to me and Brian. Now, we've been sitting here 20 minutes while you playing the game of, I got my iPad, I don't know how to get on. Motherfucker, you more technically fucking trained than either one of us. So what the fuck was you doing that you couldn't get here at 10 o'clock when we said that was the time we was going on?
You sound like somebody's girlfriend.
I know.
I'm just saying, why the fuck is we sitting here waiting an extra 20 minutes while you dilly-dallying around? If you say 10 o'clock, nigga, be here at 10 o'clock. Why you always late?
You can go on without me. You don't have to wait for me to start.
It is dudes talk shit, not TJ and Brian talk shit, motherfucker.
Me and Brian talk shit before without you.
Oh my God. See, Brian, this is why when you want motherfuckers to come on the show, they give you all kind of bullshit because you the same exact way.
Oh Lord.
Hey Brian, am I right?
What? No.
Am I right, Brian?
No.
Do this motherfucker make us wait all the time for him to motherfucking finish doing what he doing?
I never made you wait.
Nigga, you can't even say that with a straight face.
I don't recall. No.
Not this long. Let's put it
talk shit.
This long.
Episode 47. Goddamn.
18.
This man sound like no wonder all your women leave you. They can't deal with that shit.
Oh no, this nigga.
I told you to be ready. 3.
That's what you're gonna do, Trump. Now you're trying to flip this shit back on me when I just call your motherfucking ass. Now look, hey Brian, watch this. Let me tell you how much of a fuck boy he is. Look at this shit. I call this motherfucker.
God, got receipts.
But when you called him, he knew what the fuck I was calling for.
I was off at the time. I had, for some reason,
if your phone was off, it would go straight to voicemail. Your shit rang like 5 times. You can't even tell a motherfucking story. Your lies all fucked up.
For somebody who's technically sound, you need to shut up and let me tell you what happened.
Okay, go ahead.
What happened was that I got the black screen of death. Do you know what that is? No, you don't. So let me educate you. The black screen of death is when you can't, with no phone, your screen is on, but it's black. So you can't see when nobody calls, you can't hear your phone, you can't hear your text or anything. So what I had to do was go to my actual computer and hook it into there with the iFirm software to get it coming back on. And it came on as soon as Brian called. I think Brian's phone call woke it up when I pressed the button. That's what happened. That's called screen of death.
Brian, see how quick he transitioned from my phone was off to my phone was at the black screen of death? When first he said my phone was off, then when I said I called and it didn't go straight to voicemail, then he switched to it's the black screen of death. So why didn't it come from the black screen of death when I called and it rang a couple of times as opposed to when Brian called? See, you fucking lie. You look, have some fucking integrity. You can't have height, but you can have some integrity.
Oh God!
I hate explaining technical shit to old people.
Okay.
There is a difference between the black screen of death and the phone being off. Technically, the phone wasn't off, but in a way, it was off because I couldn't get anything. I couldn't see anything. So when I say off, I don't mean like off straight to voicemail. I mean off as I couldn't get anything through. And I say I explain myself to you. You ain't my wife.
Oh God!
This is why your hoes don't come on the show.
Who them?
No, you motherfucker.
Oh, you what hoes? No, your hoes don't come on the show either.
I wouldn't have my hoes come on because I don't like telling my hoes to be ready at 10 o'clock and you motherfucking dragging off to the last of fucking Pornhub to 9:20. I mean 10:20.
That's bullshit.
Oh Lord.
The one hoe you did have come on, she was being followed and stalked through the fucking house. So no wonder. I told you to bring all hoes under 50 on here. Let's do that. Let's do that next time.
Whatever,
all
nigga.
Under 50 with no husbands.
Whatever, nigga.
No in-house stalkers.
No, whatever, nigga.
How about that? Let's start there.
So that's what you're going with. We this is what we're going with.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
Now you see what you made me do.
Lying bastard.
You done made me mess up my game on the Mario thing. On the now see what you done? God damn it.
See, that's what the fuck you was doing, playing fucking video games.
I wasn't playing video games then.
Then
Well, you lying and the truth ain't in you.
Who?
I say you lying and the truth ain't in you.
Whatever. That must be some old person's saying they used to say back in the day and shit.
Nigga, you're not that much younger than me.
I'm young enough than you. Young enough.
Talking like your motherfucking ass is like a teenager and shit.
Well, compared to you, we all are. Hell yeah.
You about to have your motherfucking 8P card in no fucking time.
You'll have yours first.
Aside though, at the end of the day, you still look older than me.
Nah, I get carded. I get carded. You don't get carded.
You a fucking lie. You get carded where? The bingo hall, nigga? No, you don't. You don't get carded no motherfucking where. Shit.
How young do you think you look? Nigga, what?
I look younger than you.
35.
How young do I think I look? Nigga, I look younger than you.
You don't look younger than me.
And I got hoes.
Right.
And they not paid for. Ain't no drinks bought.
But yet you know about. Hold up. First of all, I don't never pay for pussy. Second of all,
I didn't say. Did I? Look at that motherfucking guilty conscience. I never said nothing about paying for no pussy. I said I don't pay for no drinks. You immediately went to I don't pay for no pussy. Are you telling us, Slip?
Ain't that what that means? You don't a hoe with somebody a bitch you pay for, right? You said I don't pay for hoes.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say I don't pay for pussy. You said I don't pay for pussy. I didn't say you pay for pussy. I said you buy drinks. I said I don't buy drinks. You buy drinks. You buy drinks.
Drink before for some ladies, yes.
So you be trying to Bill Cosby motherfuckers, huh?
No, I don't have to do that.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have to Bill Cosby no chicks. I don't need to do that.
You sure?
I mean,
it's okay. I'm not gonna judge you.
Why would I have to do that?
I'm not gonna judge you.
Why would I have to do that? Please.
I won't judge you if you out here
talking about tonight. We come on here to talk about hoes, and you come on here to talk about to berate me like you somebody's wife about where I've been and what I've been doing.
What have you been doing? Where have you been?
No, I don't give a fuck about what you've been doing. I know
why was your phone off?
What you wasn't doing was you wasn't here at the prescribed time. That's what you wasn't.
That sounds so wifeish. That does.
You wasn't here at the prescribed time. And if we agree, and I think we all agreed to 10 o'clock, then you should be here at 10 o'clock, not talking about I had technical difficulties. Because your phone ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with why you not here at 10 o'clock. They ain't got shit to do with it. Because you're not using your phone to get on the motherfucking chat. So what the fuck your phone got to do with it?
He's still old and technically illiterate. So once again, let me break it down to you. I'll use my iPad. But as I told Brian on the phone, both my iPad and my iPhone had the black screen of death. And since they're both on iOS 12, I had to go and upload the firmware from the computer to turn them on. Was that too much for you? Probably was. Welcome to Dudes Talk Show, episode 17 or 18.
18.
This is Trump here. Just a few minutes late.
Ain't that a bitch?
Brian 3SLI. Yeah, I'm doing the introduction again because your introduction was some shit. Brian 3SL Lyles.
Hello.
And TJ, the white belt, 4 Instagram pages for everything he do in his life. Chicago kid. What's the new page? Man? What's the new? I was on my page and I saw this nigga a suggestion said TJ underscore the black belt, white belt, some shit like that. I'm like, this nigga just started. And then the bio says, well, walk with me through my journey to get a blind. Who gives a fuck about your journey? You made a whole page for that shit? Are you serious?
Trump. Fuck you.
You. And
Fuck
your page.
you and everything you talking about.
And your pages. This nigga got 4 pages for everything, every part of his life. TJ, the Chicago kid. TJ, the joke. See, I talk about Chicago on this page. I tell jokes on this page. I do karate on this page. And on this page, I do talk about my TJ, the whole Get Up page. I'm sure that's coming soon. So, damn, nigga, stick to one page.
And you the motherfucker that always disable yours when some bitch ain't answer your phone call. You trying to show that you mad at it. So, motherfucker, you ain't got no fucking room to talk. Man, I deactivated my page and it's too much shit going on. That's normally when you got your fucking heart broke. You try to rebel against the fucking world. Nigga, deactivating this page like somebody can. Nigga, can you just give me a good phone number you gonna answer?
I just deactivate my page because I need a break from social media sometimes.
You need a break from social media.
You don't see me being the symbol of Instagram with 15 different personality pages.
Hey, they all serve a different purpose, Playboy.
Why can't one serve one purpose?
Yours don't. How many you got, nigga?
I got one. You
personally got one?
One personal Instagram page is all I got.
Are you sure?
You found another one, let me know.
So the Rip Radio Network ain't yours?
That's not a personal
page.
That's another page. Why you can't do all your shit under that page?
That's a business page. There's a difference. I don't have a journey I'm going on my personal life that I want to tell everybody about.
Boy, shut your motherfucking ass up.
With your 18 different social media personalities. You remind me of somebody else that Brian used to produce.
No, I don't.
Yeah. No, you don't. I'll give it to you. You're not as you. Yeah, you get on people's nerves, but the one thing I give you, at least you ain't phony.
At least I'm what?
At least you're not phony. I give you that.
No, I ain't never gonna be phony.
You talk your shit, you get on people's nerves, but you're not phony. And so Brian know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I digress. So what are we talking about today, fellas? I'm in a good mood right now.
Well, surprised enough, you guys are acting like Kanye and Drake.
Oh my God, Kanye! I'm so motherfucking sick of that dude. I'm legitimately sick of that dude, man. I get so fucking tired of him day in and day out. I just wish somebody would just get their hands on him and whoop his motherfucking ass. I think that would be doing a service to everybody. He just need to be smacked around. He ain't got no big homies. Mm-hmm. He ain't got no real friends that hang around him. And anytime you find yourself doing lame shit over and over and over again, you ain't got no friends to check you.
He's got his wife and his wife's sisters and his wife's mom, and that's it. So that Kardashian curse is on him until the day he dies. And the thing is the timing, because it's like, okay, what is he complaining about now? And I know they had the Grammy nominations out there and Kanye didn't get any. So you're complaining about is that your way of complaining why you didn't get nominated? And then the sad part is your wife chimes in and say, yeah, he's a genius. Yeah, like that, some black girl in the background say, yeah, that's right, baby, that's right. All that shit. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And it's like, what?
It's getting corny, man. Like, if Drake is threatening me. Motherfucker, why you telling me?
Yeah.
Why are you telling Twitter world that Drake is threatening you? If you feel as honestly like you tried to come across in them tweets like you was unbothered and Drake wasn't gonna do shit to you, why are you telling me? Motherfucker, you telling the world in case somebody runs up on your ass and smacks the shit out of you, because you know that Drake bought the first 2 rows at that Pusha T concert and had him through water at Pusha T and they tried to run up on the stage. So you scared somebody gonna run up on you and do something, and in order to prevent that from happening, you go on Twitter and just start snitching. Man, shut your... See, I'm gonna say this again. Kanye is not from Chicago. He's from Atlanta. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. He moved to Chicago when he was like 3 or 4 years old, and he stayed on the south side, right at the cusp between the south side of Chicago and the suburbs. and he spent a vast majority of that time that he was living in Chicago with his mother also in Silver Spring, Maryland. So before y'all get confused and think that motherfuckers from Chicago act like Kanye, he's not one of us.
He's from where? Silver Spring, Maryland, you said?
Yes, that's where it's his father. His father, Ray West, had a fucking church out there in fucking Silver Spring. Kanye grew up out here in Silver Spring.
What's this you just sent me? Video?
That's the stuff that I want you to post for. I send you some stuff.
Okay.
That ain't nothing that we could put on now. That's just some shit that I'm giving you now.
All right, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Well, I'm moving to Silver Spring in February.
That's why all the lames move.
This
Kanye, Trump, same shit.
But you're funny.
Same fucking shit.
Because a brother was about 8 minutes late. He's ready for some get back. Anyway, but here's the thing. I told everybody this. I don't know if I told you this. My lease here is up the end of the week. So my apartment in Silver Spring won't be ready to February 15th. So what that means is I'm not staying here for a couple of months. They only have leases here, like a 1-year lease, and I'm not signing up here in Baltimore for another year. So the only alternative was to move in with my mother for a month and a half until my apartment in Silver Spring is ready to move in on February 15th. This is going to be excruciating. So this is the last Dudes with Talk shit that I'll be doing here at my crib. The next one I'll have to do incognito in the car or some shit like that. Until I get back to my own place, which will be February. In Silver Spring, Maryland, by the way.
You ain't gonna be there writing your name on the orange juice, are you?
Hell no. No.
Putting Trump on the orange juice. Mom, don't drink my stuff.
Yeah, first of all, she don't know my name is Trump. She don't even know that. So,
Mom, don't drink my stuff.
You funny.
Mom, did you eat my chips?
funny. See, I can say this because I'm not going to be there like some dude 2, 3, 4, 5 years. No, I'm going there for 1 month, 45 days technically, and I'm back out. And I'll be in Silver Spring, Maryland, closer to reality and shit, instead of way up the boondocks up here and shit. Baltimore. Yeah.
Oh, Baltimore's not bad. It's just
well,
need better political presence. That's how I feel.
My new apartment is only 18 minutes from the studio. You can't
That's true.
You can't beat that. And I looked for something in Greenbelt, but Greenbelt's way too ghetto for me.
Yeah, Greenbelt was like the bougie part of PG County. When I first came home from the military in like 92, it was real bougie. Like Spring Hill Lake was like high-end apartments out there.
Yeah.
One right there behind the mall. But now that shit is ghetto than the motherfucker.
Spring Hill Lake is hood. I saw another apartment, brand new apartments, not too far down from the studio actually. And they are nice, but they like start at 1,800. Start at 1,800.
How many bedrooms?
1.
And where that's at?
It's right down the street from the studio. It's like when you go down, it's like you go over like a little bridge, and you'll see them like right to your right.
Man,
I got
3,600.
Oh, I saw that.
I got a big ass house and I ain't even paying $1,800.
If I'm gonna pay anyway, it's gonna be out of house. There ain't gonna be in no apartment $1,800 a month. You must be crazy. And plus, the only reason I'm renting an apartment for a year because I plan on buying a house in 2020. So yes, I'm gonna have to rent an apartment for at least one more year and get the fuck out of here and get a nice little house. That's the plan.
You're gonna have to cut back on all that liquor you drinking, nigga, in order to save some money.
No, I'm buying a whole bunch of liquor on when I move in with moms. Buying a whole bunch of liquors that'll last me for the rest of the year.
This nigga say will not move in with moms.
Yeah. That's some. I mean, you know, I mean, that's some. It's embarrassing. It's not really embarrassing because it would be embarrassing if I ain't had no job, no money, or no credit. Then yeah, that would be embarrassing moving on. But the fact that I'm only moving in there because it's a temporary fix until my place is ready, it's cool. I was gonna move to Columbia, but then at the last minute, I saw these apartments in Silver Spring. The area is nice. It's right off. I mean, right off the Beltway. It's like I go out my apartment complex, make a left. I'm on the Beltway, right off Briggs Cheney.
So here's a question, Brian. I need you with me on this.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Let me go get a glass of wine for you.
So I need him. Why you gonna wine? I need him here for this because I just want to know that when did he say he was moving, Brian? February what?
His new place?
Yeah.
In February.
So come March, it ain't gonna be no shit about the apartment ain't ready and they couldn't paint it or nothing like that. Ain't gonna be no excuses, right? While you still at your mama house?
No.
Okay, because if push comes to shove, you better move in with one of them Ukrainian hoes you fucking.
First of all,
bitches that let the dog lick them in the mouth.
First of all, I got choices. I could do that, but no, I don't want to. I want to save money. Come shit, March, shit, by the end of February, middle of February. I'm not. No. Trust me. If that was the if that was the case, why would I go in here and tell folks I'm moving in with my mother?
Good question.
I wouldn't say shit. I would just do it and just won't say shit.
Sometimes niggas just snitch on themselves.
Especially this day and age.
I just want to make sure that come March, you ain't talking about, they couldn't let me in because they had bed bugs or some shit like that. I just don't want to hear no motherfucking excuses come March while you still writing your name on the orange juice. That's all.
Right here. I swear. No, sir, that ain't happening. If it comes to that, nigga, I will move in with somebody at that point. I can't take it. I can't do it. Furthermore, the lease is signed, so it's a done deal.
I'm still wondering how an apartment that you signed a lease for now ain't gonna be ready till February.
Because here's the deal: I have two choices. I can move in right when my lease is up now and be on the bottom floor. Trump don't do bottom floors. I don't do bottom floors, but they got a 2-bedroom.
Trump's not a bottom.
They got a second floor joint that will be ready. Actually, is ready. The person is moving out January 15th, but I'm not moving into February 15th.
Okay.
So that's what's happening.
All right, what the fuck is we talking about today?
I don't know, because you made everybody forget with that fucking rant that you went
on.
I'm just saying, man, you gotta get your shit together.
My shit is together.
You gonna get your shit together, or you gonna be with your moms. You ain't gonna be able to have no company. You ain't gonna be able to get no pussy. None.
Let me say something. One thing that's not gonna happen is, and that hasn't happened in a long time, is me staying home with my mother. That ain't happening because the fact that I love my independent and I love pussy so much, and I don't have a hotel room money to be spending every payday to be taking the chick to the hotel. So there you go.
And you know you can't sneak them in the house because mom sleep like. Ain't gonna be none of that motherfucker because she here when that motherfucker door open. What the fuck is we talking about tonight, Trump?
I don't know. You made me forget. Like you always.
Kevin Hart. We want to talk about Kevin Hart.
What did he do?
I was gonna touch on.
The Oscar thing.
I was gonna touch on that Tuesday night on my show, being that I got a fag hag and a fag on the show.
I thought it on Tuesday night then. Did your girl B quit or she coming back?
Did she what? No, B didn't quit. B coming back.
She be back Tuesday?
Yeah, she be back Tuesday.
Okay. I thought she quit. Because I seen her say some she posted something talking about fuck that nigga TJ. She posted, I don't know, something she posted.
Well, she said something about you had to clap. That's what she posted.
I don't know how she would know that.
I don't know. I mean, is it true?
I don't know how she would.
I mean, shit. You might as well go there. I mean, fuck it.
I mean, how would she know it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. She probably knows some of your hoes.
Yeah, okay. She don't know nothing about her. I don't know.
Oh,
you know,
these streets of talking will not air tonight. Our producer Trump allegedly has the claps. Check out a past episode here. So yeah, she did throw you under the bus, player.
Oh, she did. Okay. Well, then me and her will talk on Tuesday. Because
so now you about to fuck with her, man. Look, hey Brian, this nigga conspired with them two motherfuckers against me on my own show.
No, I didn't. Your dumb
yes,
ass.
you did.
Oh God.
Hey, look, Brian. Here he go. He been cutting up on his co-host the whole show. All right, they laughing. He laughing. Everything okay, fine, cool, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why he tells them that I got something for y'all. Him not being the brightest person. A lot of book smart, but no common sense. Got up from the table and left his computer wide open.
Okay.
Knowing how his co-hosts are, they just wait for anything. He leaves. He didn't lock his computer. Nothing for them. What did they do? Soon as they hear the door shut and him going to the bathroom, they come around to his laptop and found everything else. So by the time he put it up, he thought it was still a surprise. Everybody knew.
I still fried their ass though.
Well, hey.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, so that's what happened. So
let's talk about this upcoming show. Why you bullshitting?
Let's talk about this upcoming show. Why you bullshitting? I'm sorry, I was just a little bit distracted right now.
Trying to get your game back on.
That's all it is.
So
fuck my shit up.
You ain't gonna be able to do that shit at mom's house. You might as well get it all in now.
This nigga. Boy, funny.
Turn that game off, boy.
Funny.
I can't hear my stories.
It'll be this Friday at the studio. We try and get some folks to come, and it'll be the season finale or the last show for a few weeks of Dudes Talk Shit at the studio.
That it?
You gonna get some big booty freaky women to come?
Are you gonna bring some?
Nah.
Why you always want us to bring the chicks?
Because I like to exploit and piss off y'all hoes.
Well, why don't you bring some of your hoes?
That kind of proves the point. Why of the ladies that we bring on, you want to trash them, but the ladies that you don't bring in anybody. This
goes back to you two motherfuckers.
Oh, here we go.
This goes back to that. I'm never forgiving y'all for that shit. So
that was all on you. How many times we gotta keep saying that?
Every potential pussy that come across y'all fucking plate, I'm going to try to fuck it up for y'all. Just understand that.
How do you fuck up something that not going to transpire? We're just bringing in ladies that we know that want to help.
I'm going to ensure it don't transpire.
Oh Jesus, you're that petty.
You're that stubborn petty. I'm petty. I'm petty
because you're like Kanye now, because you can't handle the fact that you messed up, that you pretty much bumbled and stumbled, and a simple conversation that you couldn't have with one pretty woman, and especially in all particular is Floyd Mayweather's baby mama. You can't handle that. You can't have a simple conversation with somebody, and you blaming us. We're laughing because we were laughing.
Fucking fault.
Don't blame us. No, you stumbled. You stumbled right at the blocks. You did, not
you
us.
You motherfuckers wouldn't even let me get into my motherfucking.
You couldn't say shit. You sat there. Anybody could go. What was episode 6? Go back and look at that show, and you can tell that you couldn't see.
Here's the fucked up part. Here's the fucked up part about you, Brian. I can understand Trump.
Oh, believe me, yeah.
Here's the fucked up part about you. I tried to help you get some pussy.
When?
I tried to help you get some pussy when you use your frequent 5 miles to go out to the West Coast.
See, again, you keep going back to you keep going backwards. You keep
bullshit. You go ahead and let her know when these cameras go off. I'm blowing your back out.
No, here's your problem. You keep going backwards. You keep talking about things in the past and figure it's like it will help you in the future. That is your problem, and you can't get out of your own way. I'm not worried about what happened back in April.
You're not worried about it because
I told you right from the jump, she is my friend. I want to see a friend. And your little brain of yours, you can't figure out the sense of fact is like a guy and a girl can just be friends, and that one person can go across the country or across the world just to see a friend. I plan on going to see another female friend in Australia. I have a friend who's in the Middle East. I have a female friend over in London. So I do plan to go see some female friends, knowing full well I'm not going to sleep with them because I don't want to sleep with them. They're just my friends. I just want to hang out and rekindle things.
Brian, hold on.
Brian.
Now, if you don't sleep with them, I understand that.
Brian.
But what the hell is that?
That's the ship sailing.
And especially, oh God, whatever. And he's got a kitty game on his phone.
I gotta say this, Brian. Now, I understand you saying you know your friends or whatever, but you can't tell me you don't want to sleep with them. You know the opportunity.
No, here's why. No, you don't. Here's why. Here's why. They're married and in relationships. They're either married or in relationships. That's why.
Oh.
And I'll leave it at that. And I know their status.
You tell me if she came out of her motherfucking room in her Brian panties and say, Brian, I'm trying to give you this twat monkey. You telling me that you would have been like, no, I'm your friend. I'm not gonna do it.
Who's this?
The one you went out to the motherfucking Oregon or Utah, whoever.
Relationship.
Don't tell me when she's in a relationship. I asked you a motherfucking question. If she came out with that monkey exposed, you're telling me that you would have said, no, I can't do it. I have too much respect for you. Please put your clothes back on. I can't do this. You mean to tell me you wouldn't? You wouldn't
answer your own question.
You wouldn't have done it.
No.
Boy, you lie like shit.
I am looking right at you. Hello, no. I won't do it.
Trump.
Huh? What?
If one of your female friends that was fine as shit, you over their crib, y'all chilling, you done went out town to see her, y'all platonic friends, and she came out and say, pull them drawers down, I'm about to suck your dick from your booty hole. You telling me you tell her no?
I'm gonna let her do it as long as now. I don't know about the booty hole thing. I ain't doing the booty hole. I ain't doing that shit. But I'm gonna let her suck it because if she in a relationship, and I don't know the dude. If I knew the dude, then no, I would say no. And I would tell him, my man, watch your wife. Your wife is kind of fucked up. If I knew the dude. If I don't know him, no, yeah, I'll let her do it.
And say again, we're two different people. I respect relationships a lot more than you guys are thinking right now. Because I feels like in the end, once I leave, once I go back home, if I allow that to happen, and once I go back home, there going to be some drama down the line for them. And I feel it's like, and again, somehow it's going to revert back to me in some way, shape, or form. No, I'm not going to do that.
You didn't approach her.
Still, I would rather save their relationship by not allowing that to happen.
You can't save a relationship if she gonna be a hoe. Oh God! You'll just be the dude
again, I'm not gonna be a tool for this situation. I was like, look, you got some problems right now. We'll talk it out. You don't like talking. You just rather get the moaning and groaning going on.
I'm gonna put my dick right in her mouth.
That is you. Me, I rather say, look, it's what's going on between you and whoever you're dealing with.
I don't give a fuck. She's trying to give me that.
You don't.
She's trying to give me that twat monkey.
Your brain has dropped down to your freaking joints. That's where it's gone to. Your brain,
if
your brain
trying
cells
to
are
give me
completely
that
gone.
twat monkey, I'm gonna bust her ass wide open.
See, that's why you don't care. You don't care about relationships.
I do care about relationships.
You care about relationships. No, you care about relations, not relationships. There's a difference.
If the person in a relationship, how is it that I'm supposed to care about your relationship more than you do?
That means you don't care as a friend then.
I care about her as a friend, but
you don't.
Once she tiptoes the fuck into this territory here, I'm busting her ass open. This is somebody she's in a relationship and she don't respect her man enough not to give that pussy to me. Who am I not to take some shit that's being given to you? If some money belongs to somebody else and a stranger on the street offers to you, you're gonna be talking about, what are you doing with that money? Why are you giving this money to me? You gonna take it? You gonna go about your business. Same thing. If there's a mutual sexual attraction that's limited by the relationship that she has with somebody, and then she turns around and say, fuck that relationship, I'm gonna act on this, I'm busting wide.
Again, that is the mentality of a complete horn dog. That I'm sorry. You are a complete horn dog.
I'm never gonna have to pay the pussy if I don't turn it down.
Again, this is your friend, your friend who's in a relationship. You don't see the fact it's like, okay, you wouldn't second guess. It's like, hold on, is there something wrong between you and who you're dealing with? Nope. You will, of course, you wouldn't care.
If she's not impaired,
then again, that's what it's
not impaired. If she's not impaired and she is of sound mind, then she is making a conscious decision to give me that twat monkey. And if she gonna give me that twat monkey and she's not impaired and she is of sound mind, I am going to beat her into a mattress.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's put it in this scenario. If you guys came back from a night out, you met her boyfriend, she's still tipsy, and then you're sleeping on the couch. She goes sleep back in her bedroom. She comes out and does the same scenario that you mentioned. Comes out, exposes herself, and say, "Hey, I want to suck your dick." You'll still hit it,
Brian. What part of as long as she's not impaired? You just described a situation where she's impaired.
Okay, so why is that different then?
Because impairment. You don't really have consent if she's impaired. Have you been paying attention to the Me Too movement? Don't you understand?
I get that. But like I said, she's initiating this.
It don't matter. Too many motherfuckers that went to jail for less. I'm not if we're not regularly in a relationship or we're not regularly having relations, I'm not taking no first time pussy by somebody under the influence of alcohol. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so again, now we took an impaired situation. So what is completely different from the one that isn't?
Because then I know for a fact that nothing is influencing her judgment or lack thereof.
What makes you think
nothing is influence her judgment? If she's sober, then she is of sound mind. She can't go back and blame her decision on alcohol. I can't be prosecuted because of regret. I can be prosecuted because I did not have proper consent. Trump, what part of this is he not understanding?
I understand both of them. I feel like I believe the fact is like they're both impairments. The one is that
they both impairment is she's sober.
She's sober. The fact is like because whatever act she's doing now means that it's like there is something tragically going on in her current relationship to where it will make her come to you.
I can't be prosecuted because you gave me some pussy because you mad at your man. I can't be prosecuted for that. I can be prosecuted because you gave me some pussy, you was under the influence, and then now that you're sober, you can say that you wasn't giving me consent because you wasn't in your right sound mind. I can be prosecuted for that. I'm talking about for my protection. I'm not touching a woman that I'm not regularly having sex with or in some kind of relationship with while she's drunk or while she's tipsy. Now, is she sober? I don't care if they'd have had a full fist fight in the parking lot an hour ago. If she's sober and she giving it to me, then she has to deal with the consequences of whatever it is that happens afterwards. I don't.
I don't agree. But to me, they're both the same thing.
Nah, they're not the same. One can be prosecuted in the court of law, one can't.
Again, that part I can understand, but I still feel that she's impaired because whatever she's going through mentally, with it, whatever ordeal she's going with her boyfriend to make her come out of the bedroom dressing all sexy for a friend makes no sense to me. And that's why Fred is like, you need to stop him. And it's like, and you, like I said, you met the dude. If you're okay with this dude and all that stuff, and it's just like all of a sudden it's like, wait, why are you coming at me? You never.
Okay, let me tell you why your logic is flawed. Because her impairment could be she horny. Her being horny, could be her impairment.
Again, it's like, hey, save that for your boyfriend. Don't give it to me. I'm your friend.
But then I'm telling you this. At every stage where you get some pussy, you could be motherfucking doing something wrong because it could be negatively influenced by something else. See how your argument don't make no fucking sense now? Because her impairment could be that she's horny. He ain't giving her none. That could be her impairment. But that could also be her impairment when she's sober.
Like I said, once I leave, and then, you know, she had her nice whatever one night stand with me, then it gets to the point where it's like she has to go back to her dude. And again, you don't, of course, you don't care. I do.
I don't.
Yeah, so that's where I feel like, again, you're not a good friend if you don't care the fact of your friend's emotional state right now.
Because she gonna enjoy every stroke.
That ain't a good friend. That's not a good friend.
Great friend. She gonna enjoy every stroke. I'm letting her see what she missed out when she put me in the friends box.
No.
When she put me in the friends box,
reason why you're in the friend zone.
Apparently I'm out if I'm beating her into the mattress. If her head getting pushed through the headboard, I ain't a friend in that moment.
Yeah, of course not. You don't care.
I don't.
Yeah.
You care about that shit. I personally I'm a firm belief that men and women that are attracted to each other or find each other attractive can't really be friends.
Y'all too. I enjoy it.
I don't need no attractive female friends that I'm attracted to. I don't need that. You can stay your ass over there. We don't need to hang out. We don't need to talk on the phone. We don't need to do none of that shit. Because at my core, I am a man. So go find you a beta male who wants to sit and listen to your fucking problem, knowing that I want to fuck you. I don't want to hear that shit. If I want to fuck you and you possibly know I want to fuck you, then you need to stay the fuck away from me until you're ready to make a decision. That's me. So I'm not.
Doesn't it sound like that same person that we talked about earlier? Trump.
So what?
Doesn't TJ sound like that same person that we talked about earlier?
This nigga is on the drunk.
I know he is.
He drunk.
Who did we talk about?
Mr. Love Language.
Oh yes, he's been sound like him.
Yeah,
I sound like me.
See the difference?
No, it's because the same. He has that same mindset. He's like, hey, I need to be. You know, if you're too attractive, I'm going to sleep with you. That was his mentality. That has always been his mentality. It's just like, if you're, I can't, you know, he was such a horn dog, and to every person that was a contact with him, he's like, I want to sleep with you. I want to sleep with you. And he couldn't have a stable relationship, just like you currently do not have right now. Because all you deal with is just like these one-offs here and there.
Hey, listen, here's the deal. I am honest with me, and I'm honest with others. What you see is what you get. What I say out of my mouth is what is. You ain't got to figure me out. You ain't got to put no pieces of no puzzles together. You ain't got to try to sit and think about the metaphorical shit that possibly means behind what I say. At the end of the day, I'm going to be honest, and I can promise you, I get more respect from women than you will probably even give me credit for. Because I'm not a beat around the bush kind of guy. If you are an attractive woman and there's a mutual attraction, my mind is thinking I want to fuck you. I'm not trying to sit and philosophize and have these motherfucking theological discussions with you. I'm trying to stick dick in you. So if that is not what we're together for, and you're not helping me get money, I have absolutely no use for you. If you're an attractive woman that we have, I have no use for you other than to fuck you. All that other stuff gonna have to come after I fuck you. I gotta fuck you.
Okay.
Now, I can fuck you, it could be trash, but I gotta fuck you. See what that pussy like. And if the pussy ain't worth shit, then we can go back to being platonic. But I got to fuck you. So if you're not that woman,
you got to.
He sound like one of the people, you know, I probably this a bad person, but it's like mentally the serial killers. Like, man, man, I got to kill him.
Look, Trump sitting there, he listening to this like a motherfucking line judge in a tennis match. But at the end of the day, Trump is the same way. If the motherfucker ain't trying to help him get no money,
I respect Brian. I love Brian for who he is. But like Brian said earlier, we're all different. With me, I'm sorry, man. If you're attractive and you, I want the first thing coming to my mind is me fucking you. That's the first.
That's it.
Now,
Trump. See, Brian is a good guy. He's very, very conservative about how he's perceived. He wants to be perceived as a good guy. I don't give a fuck about that. I got a very limited amount of time on this earth, and I'm not going to waste it. Bitch, go find you a girlfriend over there. I'm not a gay man. I'm not your girlfriend. I have absolutely no interest outside of my mind seeing me pounding your ass into the goddamn cheap hotel room bed with bed bugs on the mattress. That's all I see. So once
again, you don't care about the woman's well-being. You will do it in a bed bug infested motel room.
Yeah.
So that way you can get your nut off.
Yeah.
You are a sad, sad man then.
Here's the thing though, Brian. What you do is you give women more credit than they deserve, especially in 2018. Because women in 2018 are on my level of savagery. Trust me. They're the same motherfucking way. They don't want to be your friend. You know how many women tell me off the break, "Ooh, you got some pretty lips." You know what that means? She can imagine her ass grinding in my face. These bitches are the same fucking way. So my advice to you is get on their level. Stop playing the nice guy role. Look, hey, Trump, I'm trying to get my boy Chuck to come on my show. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, he is probably the most influential person on my personality the way it is right now that I know. Because I was like Brian. I was the respectable guy. I was cooking dinner and inviting them over. And then I started seeing that motherfucker call the motherfuckers bitches and hoes. And they were fucking loving it.
Hold on now. Because one thing we never talked to Brian about asking is about his past. It could be the reverse for him. Maybe Brian was like you and then changed.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Maybe
Brian been a nice guy forever.
Okay, again, the nickname is Brian 3SL. So that's only Trump knows that.
What the fuck does that mean?
I had threesomes.
So what does that mean?
That means I've already done what you kind of done already. It's boring. It's been done. People want to have a stable relationship.
You having a freaky sex life has nothing to do with your interaction.
But again, you're trying to say that now.
No, I'm saying
your sexual actions don't consider what's going on now with you.
What I'm saying is your sexual experiences. It's not reflect. I mean, you could be a nice guy and still have threesomes. You can have a nice guy and still go to porn conventions. You can be a nice guy and still do all of that shit. That don't necessarily mean that because you had two bitches in bed at one time that you're any less of a nice guy. You still a nice guy. I'm an asshole. I've had my share of it too, but I'm an asshole outside of that. You've been a nice guy in the bedroom and then outside the bedroom.
Okay, let me give you this experience then. I try to be, like I said, there was a moment where I was kind of the asshole-ish to one person that I did like, and we had 2 sexual encounters. The second sexual encounter was the last one because, again, the young and dumb me, in this case, in this scenario, had to be like, hey, oh, damn, it was great. We're going to do it again, blah, blah, blah. Didn't care a world about her emotions or feelings or whatsoever. She heard about it, and that made me feel like shit for that point on because I knew full well she was a nice girl. She was really nice, and we had a good, not just the physical attraction, we had some good mutual conversations and things of that nature. It made me feel like shit, and I felt like I can't be like that. I just feel like that's not me. So again, there's you. If the people you associate with, if they want to accept that, that's fine. And if you're proud of trashing women, call them hoes and all that shit, that's good for you. Me, I feel like shit afterwards. That's why I don't like it.
I don't.
Of course not. You'll drink it up like it is like it's wine.
You wanna know why? I think I gave
superpower.
I gave a slight window. Trump saw the little slight window into a little bit of my background, my last show, when I started pulling Bible verses out the air, Trump. So I'll say this. If you're a religious person listening to this show, you probably can relate to what I'm about to say. Jesus said a lot of nice shit and still ended up with his motherfucking hands and feet nailed to a fucking cross because somebody didn't like what he said. So I could go about my entire life trying to be nice and say things as to not offend people. And people are still going to find something to be offended by. So I would rather just be true to myself and not put the level of stress on myself that it takes to be politically correct and non-offensive. I'd rather remove that stress from my life and just say what's on my mind. And we're all adults. I won't speak to children like this. Maybe I speak to mine like this, but they have my sense of humor, so they get it. But I won't speak to children like this. But at the end of the day, we're grown. And at some point in your development, from childhood, adolescence to adulthood, you should have developed some layer of skin that will allow you to interact with people speaking freely. If you fucking too easily offended, you blame that on your parents. That's not my fault. I'm not about to motherfucker change my language so you don't get offended. So yeah, I call women bitches. I call women some of the worst shit in the world. But I can promise you, some of my most staunch defenders, in fact, my most staunch defenders are women.
Who?
Oh,
I would love to see these women here who would defend women.
I got some women right now that will motherfucking claw your fucking eyes out. That would never come
on this show.
I mean,
well, look,
that's the
show. Come on the show one day.
Let me put this out there now as an open invitation to any of you ladies who may be listening or will be listening.
Anybody listening to pussy ass, y'all.
See?
Between now and Friday to come to the studio. We ain't gonna put the address.
I'm gonna have some women. How many people should we invite? How many people are we gonna be able to accommodate in the studio?
I'm gonna invite 2 ladies.
So we're gonna have ladies in the audience, no dudes.
We can invite
There'll be some dudes too. There'll be some dudes there.
Okay, I'm gonna have 3 women guaranteed.
I'm gonna have 2.
Oh, this will be interesting.
I'm gonna have 3 women guaranteed, and I promise you, Brian.
And will they defend you?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is the trial of TJ. That's what it is. The trial of TJ.
They'll defend me with absolute love and fucking loyalty. Promise. And I'm gonna be dropping bitches and all of that shit. You're gonna be like, how y'all friends with him? And they're gonna be like, because we know him. You don't.
They know how much of you?
They know me. Might have fucked him, might have not fucked him. I don't know.
Huh?
I said I might have fucked him, might not have fucked him. You don't know. I know, but
you know.
Trust me. You're gonna find him, you're gonna be like, damn, he could these motherfuckers.
How long? Okay, Betty, we'll save it for Friday for them because I feel like
get your questions ready. And you bring your women too because
I'm not gonna stumble with them. That's the one thing I won't do.
I'm not gonna stumble with mine. Here's how we gonna do it. We gonna because the table's but so big, and we only got camera view, so we gonna rotate them in and out.
Yeah, we'll treat it as like you're dismissed. That's I call this one.
We gonna do a 2-hour podcast.
I think we are. And this is how we do it. Like whoever you bring will sit right next to you. Whoever Brian bring will sit next to him. Whoever I bring that's two on each side. That's how we do it. And then depending on how many come, we'll just rotate them out. Like one up, like the first batch will sit with us for the first 20 minutes. The next batch will come in for 20 more minutes. Boom. First, it'll start out with just us three, and then we'll bring them the first batch on.
Mm-hmm. We need some subject matter too. We can't just be rambling.
You're about rambling.
We can have them ask us questions, whatever questions they want to ask us. In fact, I already know the 3 that I know I'm bringing on.
Oh Lord!
And don't be trying to fuck them.
Bring in ringers.
I ain't gonna bring in no ducks. I ain't gonna bring in no ugly ducklings.
Okay, that's this Friday. Okay, that's Friday.
And I'm telling you, Brian, I can't wait to see the women you bring in. Not that I'm worried about them being ugly and anything, because I know you seem to hang around a lot of attractive women that you're not fucking. So I'm just gonna get to the bottom why they're not giving you no pussy.
So what time? Now here it's 2 different times now. It's the time we want people to get there and the time we want to start. So what time are we telling everybody to get there?
Well, it's Friday, so we probably can start Friday, maybe 9 o'clock.
We can start at 9.
Okay, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You gonna be there on time, motherfucker?
He has to open the door.
I have to be though. Yeah.
That don't mean shit.
Oh, here you go.
In fact, who got a show that will be coming on before me?
When? Tomorrow?
Friday.
There are no shows on Friday.
Okay, cool.
We have no shows Friday. That's why I scheduled us for Friday.
Okay, bet. 9 o'clock on Friday. I'm gonna start promoting it this week. I'm gonna tell my usual suspect to slide on through, and we can have us a little motherfucking crowd. Now we gonna need some chairs. We need more chairs.
Chairs. I bought some new chairs.
Okay, cool.
I got like 12 chairs in the studio now. So,
all right, is anybody gonna be able to work the boards?
The BY said he'll do it.
Because then we can have a mic. We can have a mic where they can ask us questions from the audience.
I have a wireless mic to pass around.
And have a camera that's facing the audience that can
I'm going because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test the Google Hangouts on the computer. I'm gonna test. It should work fine, but I'm gonna test it on the computer when I get there.
See if you can have people. We could do our show and then have Google Hangouts in it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be excellent.
But if we can't, then we'll just record it and upload it to YouTube. But I think we should be able to do it live. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. But when the audience talks, I don't know if the camera's gonna automatically switch because we're all gonna be in the same room.
Right.
So that's what I got. If not, they can just talk and people will just hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I say you had a mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, let's go and wrap this pussy ass shit up because I got to be up early in the morning.
Yeah, get his ass whooped.
You going to the bridge?
No, I ain't going to the bridge. I got jiu-jitsu training and CrossFit in the morning.
Okay. All right. You gonna start a CrossFit page too? It's for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
Just saying.
Tuesday night coming, nigga. You know.
I'll be there.
I motherfucking, you know.
Season finale. You know what I'm saying? And after that, then we'll that's too much for these people on the podcast to hit. But let's just say the next Dudes Talk Shit will be a studio podcast. We will have an audience. We will have people there. I will try to get food. I will try to get. Of course, we'll have drinks.
Yeah.
So,
but no eating in the studio.
no eating in the studio. You can go in the studio. We got another room for that. You know,
all right, we can turn it into a thing. I'll buy some drinks even though I ain't gonna drink.
Yeah, do that, man. So the next time y'all tune in, our 2018 Dudes Talk Shit finale will be from the studio. Then we'll come back sometime in January with a new one. And I'll have Miss Chris come. We'll see if we can. I'm sure Brian will check to see who else he can have come through. We'll make it. It'll be fun.
All right, well, that's the show, everybody. We getting the fuck out of here. Brian gonna go beat his meat. Trump gonna go have him a couple more glasses of that liquor. Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke.
Yeah.
And we will see you motherfucking ugly ass people on a live show Friday the 21st.
Yes.
This is gonna be real fucking interesting.
It's gonna be good. Because I'm gonna be nice and lit.
Oh Lord. Right. You need a ride home?
Well, the new home won't be in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's true.
That new home will be in Oxon Hill. So
oh shit, you'll be out here by me.
Oh shit.
Because I'm right up the street in Akakeek, fella.
Where, Waldorf?
No, I'm in Akakeek. All the way down at the end of 210.
Well, then I might have to have a ride home with you then.
All right, we're gonna let y'all the fuck go. Brian, where can they find you?
Don't matter.
you
can find Brian on motherfucking Arrow's back page and Craigslist looking for the
Brian off tonight. You really you better have a bulletproof vest on Friday when you come in there, TJ, because you pissed Brian off. He got that look. It's like I said.
I'm gonna fucking choke him. He better have all the jujitsu he needs. I'm gonna choke him.
Brian's gonna have a new page called I_kill TJ. You better be bored. You better be bored.
Trump, where can they find your funky ass, nigga?
They can find me at the studio 24/7.
Okay, and they can find me under the mama's bed when their daddy come home unexpectedly. Yeah. This is Dudes Talk Shit, episode 16 or 17. We
18,
don't even.
Damn, you people can't.
18, all this shit, this pussy ass shit. We the fuck out.
See y'all.